My child, you may not see me right now. You may not hear my voice or feel my presence. But I am here. I always have been, and I always will be. There is no distance too far for me to travel. No darkness too deep that my light cannot reach. No wound so severe that my hands cannot heal. You think you've gone too far. You think your past is too broken, that your pain is too personal. But hear me clearly today. Nothing is beyond my reach. When you're curled up in tears, when you're staring at the ceiling at 2 a.m. wondering if any of this still matters, I am there. I see you. I sit beside you in your silence. I weep with you. I hold you tighter than you could ever imagine. You are not too much. You are not forgotten. You are not unreachable. You are mine. You've told yourself 1,000 times, I don't deserve love like this. I've failed too many times. I'm not strong enough to change. And I've watched as those thoughts have weighed down your soul. You try to smile, but your eyes tell the truth. You laugh in front of others, but you feel hollow inside. You walk through the day, but your spirit is tired. You think you're not enough. But listen to me now. I never loved you because you were perfect. I loved you because you're mine. I knew everything about you before you ever took your first breath. And I chose you, even in your lowest moment, even when you hid from me, even when you screamed, God, where are you? I was there. I am still here, and I am not going anywhere. You don't have to perform for me. You don't have to pretend. You can bring me your broken pieces. I don't turn away from mess. I walk into it with grace, because nothing is beyond my reach. Not your guilt, not your past, not your fear of being too much or not enough. You've done your best. You tried to be strong. You tried to fix it. You prayed. You waited. You hoped that things would get better. And yet, here you are still hurting. You're tired of trying. You're tired of being disappointed. You're tired of asking why and getting no clear answer. You wonder if it was all for nothing. You wonder if maybe you heard me wrong. You wonder if I still care. But here's what I want you to know. Your effort was never wasted. Every tear you cried in faith I caught. Every prayer you whispered in the dark, I heard. Every step you took, even the trembling ones, I saw. You may feel like you're still in the same place, but you've grown. You've endured. You've learned to cling to me when nothing else made sense. And that matters more than you know. My timing is not your timing. My ways are not your ways. But my heart, it is always, always for you. I'm not waiting for you at the finish line. I'm walking with you through the whole race. I'm not measuring your worth by outcomes. I'm loving you through the process. So even when the breakthrough hasn't come yet, even when the healing seems delayed, even when you're surrounded by questions and silence, nothing is beyond my reach. Not your exhaustion, not your doubt, not your slow, weary steps. You feel like no one notices, like the world has moved on, and you're standing still, forgotten. People you once counted on aren't there anymore. The texts go unanswered. The room is quieter now. Your phone rings less. You sit in silence and wonder, does anyone even see me anymore? But I do. I see you when no one else does. I notice when your smile fades the moment you close the door. I hear the words you never say out loud. And I'm not just near. I am with you, in the empty chair across from you, in the stillness of your room, in the drive home when the silence gets too loud. I'm there. You may feel alone, but you have never been abandoned. Not for a second. I haven't left you. I haven't looked away. Even when others walked away, I stayed. Even when you doubted me, I held on to you. Even when your faith faded, my love did not. You are never truly alone. Because my presence is not based on how you feel. It's based on who I am. And who I am is a God who stays. So when loneliness surrounds you like fog, when memories come flooding back and leave you aching, when you lie in bed and wish someone would just understand, I do. I understand. I am with you, and nothing is beyond my reach. Not the silence, not the sadness, not the ache in your chest that no one else sees. I know it's hard to believe in hope when everything feels so broken. But let me show you what I see when I look at you. Not what the world sees, but what I see. You've seen enough endings. You've felt the ache of goodbye. You've walked through more closed doors than you can count. And now, you hesitate to hope. You protect your heart, afraid that if you believe again, it might just break again. But listen to me. I am not done with you. This is not the end of your story. What you see as a dead end, I see as a doorway. What you call ruins, I call the foundation. What feels like loss to you is often my preparation. You may not see what's ahead, but I do. And I promise you, I am preparing something beautiful. Something you could never build on your own. Something eternal. I'm not just restoring what you lost. I'm doing a new thing. Not just fixing what's broken, but reshaping your heart into something stronger, deeper, more like mine. There is hope for you. There is purpose ahead. There are days filled with light, laughter, and new beginnings. And I will walk with you into every single one of them. The pain didn't disqualify you. The silence didn't erase your calling. The broken season didn't stop my plan. Because nothing is beyond my reach. Not your past. Not your heartbreak. Not your questions. And not your future. So when you look ahead, look not with fear, but with faith. Because I go before you. And I hold the future in my hands. And I hold you too.